to another edition of 3 Minutes with Jesus. Today, we will be looking at another nugget which is captured communicating in marriage. As we know, God instituted marriage and blessed it. In Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, God's design for marriage is intimacy. Marriage is God's expression of love and his desired relationship with his people. Marriage is an integral part of the substance of human race. In Proverbs chapter 18 verse 13 says, listening is communicating. Communicating with your spouse is one of the best ways to keep your marriage healthy and successful. You must learn to be a good listener. Take time to understand the feelings of your spouse and their wants. Be honest with one another. Let your communication life be open at all times. Always share your thoughts and feelings. One important aspect of communication in marriage is sex, yet is hardly discussed. Sex safeguards marriage against adultery and promotes continued intimacy with your spouse. Except during time of fasting and prayer, as mentioned in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 5. Do not deprive yourself of sex. That's what that scripture says. Couples should be willing to engage in communication about sex and sexuality. As a Christian, discuss it how you want it. This is one area the devil, that is a thief, comes in to steal, as seen in 1 John chapter 10 verse 10. A person's marriage is under attack if the person in their dream is having sex with a strange person or wives with their spouse. They are not intimate, yet having sexual dreams. That is not right. Spiritual husband and spiritual wife are real. We understand that marriage is not always rosy at all time. There are trials, time along the way. Both you will never remain the same, especially after years of childbearing. But your spouse remains the wife of your youth, as stated in Proverbs 5:18-19. Remember those wonderful romance that both of you experienced together? Only her has the capacity to satisfy you in spirit, soul, and body. As it wasn't just your hormones at work, but the very flame of the Lord. You can find that in Songs of Solomon chapter 8 verse 6. A sacred fire he himself ignited for your joy and for his glory. Never stop loving yourself. We have come to the end of this week edition. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like it, and share. Until next week, remain blessed.